But anyways, okay, so some guys are looking at this like, wait a minute, why aren't you bullish? I mean, look at these high, relatively equal highs up here. Well, I just told you why I'm not bullish. Okay, we're looking at the daily time frame. Nothing is more important than the daily time frame. All right. So for ES, what could be our target? We already showed you the weekly for Vega as a targeting purpose for ES. What else could be a target here for the daily time frame? Remember, here's our hourly for Vega. Okay, here's our daily range. Did we trade up in our premium? Yes, indeed, we did. We're also bumping the low end of this daily imbalance to the left side of the chart. All right, so it looks like it's going to come up and grab the highs as we would want to see. Okay, there's no longing setup that I'm trying to frame in here. All right, guys. Now, if it were to just continuously grind higher towards the intermittent high, then obviously I'm just not going to be a participant. All right. I'm looking for bread and butter, such as this right here. All right. It's so funny that you'll see a price leg like this and be like, oh, well, I mean, that's nothing crazy. I mean, look, whatever. But the reality is, something so simple as this little price leg right here. If you couple this price leg, how I executed it flawlessly like this, and you couple that with consistency, I mean, it can literally lead you to making millions of dollars. It's like the power in just a price leg like this. All right, so boom. Both NASDAQ and ES were both able to run the highs. Now, what is important here is what we do after running these relatively equal generated highs. All right. And one signature that I usually look for that would be really nice. I mean, it might be a little bit too much to ask for here, but what would be really nice here is us running the buy side right here, but the body's still staying within the balanced price range. That would be, I mean, perfect. So everything that I'm conducting here live is literally just everything that I taught you in that PM session, how to trade the PM session in the mentorship tab. All right. So I'm not just simply, okay, here's where you buy, here's where you sell, here's a signal, no logic behind it at all. No. Everything that I'm endorsing to you live here is everything that I'm teaching to you in the videos. Okay, you just have to pay attention. So now the key is here, can we rip through opposing arrays and get below the swing low? We'll see. So if we're able to wick up in here, I'd go ahead and short, and then take profit will be right down here. All right. So let's see what we can do here. I think I'm going to go ahead and short ES instead. All right, so I'll go ahead and short that, and then I'm going to have my 5-handle stop. All right. So because I already made $500 today, this, I'm just using one contract ES, and then this will be more than likely my last trade of the day here. All right, so stop remains at that 5-handle stop loss that I always use above the 5-minute up close candle body right here. Okay, so we had our 130 stop rate. It could go up into this 3-minute gap right here. See that? So we have our 130 stop rate, displacement, and then opposing targets to the downside. Okay. And then this is all keyed off of this premium hourly imbalance here. So basically trading ES instead of NASDAQ here, I'm basically just lowering my risk since I already took a winner here, right? So I'm not going to be risking any of my profits on this trade here. So I'm actually risking half of the profits that I made earlier. So this was $500 on that NASDAQ trade, and then I'm risking $250 here with that 5-handle stop. And then why is my take profit down here? Why is it not down here? Well, I'm just going for the lowest hanging fruit here, especially after I already got a winner, okay? That first trade was already enough. But here, I'm going to go ahead and write it down for you guys. So yeah, I'm just going to watch the opposing gap here and see how we treat that. And then, obviously I'll move accordingly to what we do with that. So obviously not the best entry in the world, but I mean, it's still a valid entry because we're looking at our range and we're seeing that I'm shorting in a premium, aiming for that first discount level. So this is the lowest hanging fruit. Where is the first discount? So there's one of two things. Where is the first discount inefficiency, and where's that first discount sell side low? Well, it's right here. Okay, so that's why I'm aiming here. I'm not going to aim for the full low. Okay, just the lowest hanging fruit. I already made $500 today. Okay, there was absolutely zero reason in the world why I should be trying to double down and try to do something crazy here. Okay, Yeah, nothing I really see that we're trading into on the opposing end. Not an imbalance, no significant sell side. So I wouldn't even view this as a key like turning point. I would want to see it pierce through this first. Okay, so if it does go against us, I mean, I wouldn't even be trying to entertain any longs in switching direction. So yeah, I guess ES did drop down to that hourly for VAGAP, but then we look at NASDAQ, nothing really significant, and we have that SMT divergence, and we have previous weekly low right here matched with this low earlier, okay? All right, so it looks like it's going to get up into that 1 minute gap here. We'll see what it does from there, though. It really shouldn't have traded in here, but there's always that chance that it does. So, like, if I knew 100% chance that it would not trade into this gap, I would just simply put my stop loss into there. But that's not the case. Why? Because there's still a chance it can trade into there. So yeah, simply just consolidating. It should lose the floor relatively quickly here. And when I say lose the floor, that means from where we're at right here, just boom, the floor falls from out of it, and it just really drops towards the internal range sell side liquidity here. Well, it looks like I shorted it right here, but I shorted up here in this 1 minute gap. Again, not the greatest entry in the world, but we're using that PD array matrix. Sounds so fancy, right? But literally all it is taking our range, low to high, and it's just me shorting a premium inefficiency, aiming for discount liquidity. That's it. Really, just looking at it for what it is here. I mean, I don't even, we haven't even seen the outcome of this trade just yet. And this is an amazing trade. Regardless of what actually happens, this is an amazing trade. The entry criteria was there. Yes, check. Did we have that run on liquidity? Are we in the optimal time of day? Are we keying off of a higher time frame premium? Are we having daily bias in mind with this trade? Yes, we are. Check, 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 check. Okay, it's all there. Now all we have to do is just wait. Okay, so risk is very minimal. We're risking $150 for $350 down here for the internal range sell side liquidity. Beautiful. Perfect. All right, there it is, guys. There's full TP grabbed at internal range sell side liquidity. Perfect. Beautiful. So this here was the trade on ES. Literally every single component that I just used here was all taught to you. Literally, let me show you. Right in this signal, or not signal tab, this mentorship tab right here. These two little videos that, I mean, pretty much got the least reactions as opposed to any other mentorship tab video I had. These two videos right here that you overlook. This is what I use to just make money right in front of your eyes right now. Okay, I'm trying to put it in the best possible perspective I can right now. Now, wait a minute. Why am I not holding on for anything larger? Because this is all I need. I don't need anything else. Wake up. I don't need home runs to make money. You're seeing that right now. Okay? $500 on this small swing. Now what? $400 on this small swing. And am I going for home runs? No. This is intraday algorithmic scalping. Nothing more, nothing less.